Hey, welcome to a guitar lesson with Shredzilla Shreds. I'm your host, Shredzilla. Let's shred. So, today we're going to be working on a lick that looks like that or sounds like that. This is just based in the C minor pentatonic. All we're going to be doing is using that C minor pentatonic based around our 8th fret here. It's a C note. And then ending on that C note all the way up there. What we're going to start this shape off with is this 2 repetition thing. So all that is starting off on our C, the root note, on our high E string. It's the 8th fret, if you didn't know. And we're going to be hammering on and pulling off to the 11th fret. Okay, so it's only one pick stroke with the right hand. If I can actually do it. Just like that. Then we're going to, after we finish pulling off to 8, take our pick and come up to the B string on the 11th fret and catch that. So far we have, okay. After that, we're just going to go back to the 8 and back to the 11. Pretty easy. Okay. So we're going to repeat this shape 2 times in the actual lick, but for practice we're going to repeat it a few more. Okay, so try playing with me. I'm going to play it a few times slow just on my own. You try to make sure you get your positioning right and everything like that, and then follow along. Ready? Excellent. So from here, we're just going to be repeating that pattern all the way down through the scale, okay? So in practice, we're going to have to repeat the first part 2 times just to make everything fit in the measure. So there's 2, but now we're ending on that 11 on the B string. We can just keep repeating this phrase ad nauseum. Like that probably sounds like a bunch of like solo licks already. Something like that. But if we want to continue the shape that I laid out for us, what we're going to do is this. And then after that 11th fret, we're basically going to use that to shoot that index finger up to the 8th fret on the B string. Okay, so far it'll be like this. Okay, let's try that a couple times. Okay, one more. Okay, now we're basically just going to continue that same pattern of hammering on and pulling off on the string we're on, and then going to the next string down. So, just like for this one, we did 8, 11, 8, and then 11, 8, 11, bouncing between those 2 strings. We're going to do the same thing on the B string with the D string. The difference is we're not going to go to 11 on the G string. It would sound kind of weird. We can do that if we're trying to do more like a bluesy kind of sound. Or if you want to have like that kind of, you really want to emphasize that major second interval, minor second. Yeah, minor second interval. My bad. So that's how we're continuing the shape. So after we hammer on on the 8th fret on the B string, or excuse me, hammer from the 8th to the 11th, and pull off. Then we're going to take our ring finger, put it on the 10th fret of the G string, and then, like I said, just repeat that pattern. So it'll be 8, hammer onto 11, pull off to 8, upstroke, 10 on the G string, downstroke, 8 on the B string, upstroke, 10 on the G string, and then again, our index finger is primed in that position, so we can just kind of rotate up and play the same pattern, just with the next shape in the scale. So same thing, we're rooting everything on the 8th fret on all of these hammer on and pull off things here. So it's just going to be rooted on 8, and then the only thing that's really changing, or fret that's really changing, is bouncing back and forth between the 10th fret and the 11th fret. So if we're, sorry, I'm moving my hand the wrong way. I'm looking at my computer and it's mirrored. So when we're doing this, like I said, if we know our minor pentatonic shape, so C minor in this case, so if we start on the low C and we ascend, it's just going to be 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8, 11. Pretty straightforward. Now, if we take all of those and we start applying that pattern that we were working on before, we can just carry that all the way down, okay? So, okay, and then starting on that G, right? And then we're going to start on the D now. Okay, now it's going to change a little bit. We're going to start on the 8 on the A, go to 11 on the low E, and then do the 11, 8, 11 thing. This time, we can do one of two things. We can end it right there. That sounds pretty good, right? Or we can bring it back up. And that's going to look like this. Okay? Personally, I like that one a little bit more. It really just depends on the sound you're kind of going for or what your personal preference is. However, for personal practice and just getting the shape down and getting used to the hammer-ons, pull-offs, and moving up and down the minor pentatonic shape, this is going to be great practice. Tabs should be showing up here now, and I'll put them at the end of the video as well. And now that we've got that visual in our head, we're just going to try to run through this one more time. Okay, we're going to try it slow, and then we're going to try to play it a little closer to speed. Okay, so starting off, triplet feel. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, kind of like that. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. All right, let's try that a little faster. So, 1, 2, ready, go. All right. I hope that was helpful. Full tabs are going to be showing up at the end of the screen here. Appreciate you watching. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. See you later.